Hey, what is going on, gamers? This is Dr. Redstone signing in to another episode here on the channel. In today's episode, we are not on the Draconic SMP, unfortunately. I wanted to give a big shout out to N, and nothing happened there. But the server is going to be closing down at the end of the month, and I do have this self-hosted server, and that's where we're going. That's what we're doing. This is where we're going. N is actually over here on this server. I'm going to show off some things that he's definitely been working on. Hopefully you guys have been checking him out over on twitch.tv/the Draconic Angel. Absolutely phenomenal so far. There's a number of people that I want to shout out. This is primarily a content creator focused SMP, the RedIce server, where redstone becomes diamonds or diamonds become redstone. I don't know, whichever way that one's supposed to go. Well, I certainly want to set this off on how awesome our spawn has looked. Now, this server has definitely been going on for a couple weeks now, so there is a lot of catching up that we need to go ahead and do. This house right here was created by yours truly, the Doctor of the Redstone. I tried messing with the gradients, and I really didn't like the way that one was working out. And an amazing build, the tents. I feel like every time N does these, they just get better and better. He's got his little campsite here, which looks phenomenal. And this little hobbit hole over here near spawn is definitely nothing to sleep on. Definitely a big shout out to Cookies. This thing looks freaking amazing. And you can see right there, we do have set up for the Nether Portal. We've got an enchanting table. Again, this is a content creator server. You are more than welcome to see about joining us. Link is down in the description below. We have quite a bit of progress, but it's still brand new. So make sure if you are a content creator and you want to join, go ahead and fill out that application down below. Where do we start? Let's start with N. And the Draconic Angel himself has been working on this mansion over the last few days over on his live stream. He's also been setting up probably some of the best horses over here on the server, not to mention this amazing looking crop farm. Now, I don't even know what you want to call this bit. And here's a super simple iron farm that was set up. I think he did this on a live stream, as well as the iron farm AFK hut. Stay all you like. And alongside the AFK comes Deputy Derpy. And the deputy does have one person in jail, one jail person, whatever that's called. We got old Big Bubba in here. Anytime you find yourself AFKing in the hut overnight, for some reason, everybody's waking up in jail. And we got this little entrance here. And I definitely want to give a big shout out to Ann for letting me get set up with all of these diamond gear as well as diamond tools. Definitely needed, as I'm super busy setting up events and stuff like that here on the server. So I didn't really have too much time to get these things set up. But big shout out to you for letting me use these, at least for the time being. I'm sure with these shops opening up, which we're going to talk about the event, that more than likely will change. Next up, we're jumping on over to TK's tower. And this build is definitely looking awesome. I'm absolutely loving the style of this thing. It is phenomenal. Big shout out to TK. Link down in the description for his videos. I think he's got a little time lapse making this thing, so you're definitely gonna have to make sure and check that out. I definitely don't want to spoil too much about TK's plans, but I'll just let you know this is TK Gaming 811's base, and this whole mountain is going to be going away pretty soon. This is supposed to be a huge volcano. Definitely a very big project that I cannot wait to see finished. Let's jump into the next project. Next up on the list is AlottaLottie's, and I got a big shout out and a whole lot of shout out to Lahti. This place looks freaking amazing. She's such an amazing builder. I think she just broke over 1,000 subscribers over there on YouTube. So make sure and go check her out. She's doing some phenomenal content over there, and I cannot wait to see what she does in terms of content over here. Take a look at this beautiful build here. This is absolutely gorgeous. She has done such a good job, and I don't know what she's planning to do with this entire place, but I cannot wait to see it. Oh, and the time lapse of this thing, phenomenal. Check it out, link down below. Oh, and the trees? Well, I guess that's just something you're going to have to tune into the live streams about, because we got a little bit of an inside joke set up over there. So if you guys want to make sure and stay tuned, subscribe to the channel. Next up, I want to show a little bit of Lego's base. He has definitely been busy, but in fact, when he does have time, this man definitely puts in the grind. I cannot wait to see what he's got set up with this beautiful location over here. I definitely love how he's got set up with all of the path blocks. It seems like he's definitely got a pretty big or pretty good future plan. So definitely stay tuned for that one. Next up, I want to introduce to you my friend B, who has not done many builds quite yet here on the server, but definitely is focused really heavy on the decoration. I'm absolutely loving the look of this. So I cannot wait to see what she does here on the server, but take a look at this. This is what's known as the Path of the Dark Forest, where this is going to be filled up with mushrooms and haunted houses. This place is going to look absolutely amazing. You're definitely not going to want to miss anything she's doing over here. Next up, we got Floom. Big shout out to this man right here. Definitely a late contestant joining into the server, so he hasn't been involved into the latest event, but he's definitely put in a lot of progress. This was an entire birch forest, and well, I guess I'll say that it looks like it's gone. This man is going to be building something crazy. This is going to be an entire city, which is going to be absolutely phenomenal. Again, one of those ones you do not want to miss. Make sure any of the links down in the description below, go follow or go subscribe any of these people right here, because you definitely are not going to want to miss what this server is bringing to the table. All right, now that we were able to mention all the players on the server, talk a little bit about their plans, I think it's important to talk about our plans as well. Of course, this is a little bit of a small little cottage that we built in the beginning. Definitely a great little starter house, and it definitely does the trick for now. It certainly is not too fancy on the inside. We got two little rooms, cubicles. It's not very big. I had my storage there, but I went ahead and moved it all up here to go and get everything organized. Oh, and I probably should have mentioned it earlier in the episode, but this is primarily a vanilla server with a couple different mods and data packs for quality of life upgrades. My plan or my goal on this server was primarily to be the admin. This is a self-hosted server by myself, machine sitting in the living room, and I just wanted to play and make content with other content creators and build a group of friends together to play this game that we enjoy. With that being said, part of that was getting set up what's going to be called as our auction house, where I'm in charge of handing out different vouchers to different players on the server so they can go ahead and get set up with shops. Those are going to be structured all through different events here on the server, and you caught us in the middle of one. And we find ourselves here in what is going to be known as the shopping district. Obviously, there's definitely a lot of improvement that needs to be done, but this is going to be where we're going to have all of our shops. Well, probably not all of them. They might sprinkle around back here. Over here, there's a little bit of a ledge where I want to go ahead and put my auction house, which is going to be kind of like a mangrove and black stone or deep slate kind of design, which I'm definitely excited to share with you guys. One of my favorite aspects of this was the big mountain that's going to be in the backdrop. So as we go through and get all of these, shops set up, what a beautiful backdrop and landscape to have behind us. And I think this mountain is definitely going to do us justice. Do us good? I think this mountain is going to look great back there. Maybe we might have to go through and get that thing designed as well. But that is a little bit of like my plans for the season. Of course, that's going to probably evolve, especially with me making content on this full time with live streaming, as well as making episodes. Here is our first event. I had it set up where players had to make what's called as a pop-up shop or a pop-up tent. And what that being said is this event is going to be judged from first place all the way to last place, depending upon your design, unique items that you sell, and how many diamonds you make during this week. We have shop A, which I think definitely looks phenomenal. It gives me that ranch kind of vibe, which I think N absolutely killed it in this aspect. And he definitely had the advantage due to the farms that he had access to that he created so early on. Did I mention how great of a builder Lahti is? This skull looks freaking fantastic. Taking advantage of the mob farm, she was able to get set up with bones, gunpowder, as well as string, and a couple different assorted books as well. Next up in contender is B's pop-up shop, which I think is absolutely phenomenal. This thing's got walls, this thing's got roofs, it's got color, and it's got character. She did such a good with this pop-up shop that this is probably hands down my favorite out of the entire set. And next up on this list is TK's TNT Boom Boom Shop. I gotta say, I just love the absolute style that he's going for this season, and I cannot wait to see the rest of the builds that he's got, because he's got some really big plans. This was absolutely phenomenal. Great job, TK. Next up, we got Lego, who did a great job with setting up an awning here. He's got a couple different items set up for sale and everything like that. I'm loving what he did with it. Again, this man is definitely very busy, but great job with what you were able to do thus far. And I gotta say, probably hands down, my favorite pop-up shop entirely, the Cookie Monsters Cookie Shop. This is so freaking awesome. Just to build after this man's old heart, definitely love some chocolate chip cookies. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Who is your favorite? Definitely vote for your favorite down in the comment section below, and give each and every one of these guys a shout out. And we do have set up here. I'm not going to bore you guys with the vouchers, but I will go through this pretty quickly, because we do have set up with a couple different vouchers, such as different wood shops, building block shops, and specialty shops. And these go all the way for a couple different tiers in terms of Minecraft, probably from most selling to least selling. And the first event is going to happen here this week, or the finale of this event is going to happen at some point this week, which they have a mini event at the very end. Obviously, I don't have a shop. I am more of the auctioneer, so I can't really participate in one where, well, I guess I do the judging on. So that's kind of out of the question, but maybe I might be lucky to get a couple shops here and there. But certainly excited to see the end of this event, because everybody has done so well thus far. I will definitely say that I have quite a bit of thinking to do, because we ourselves have to come up with some sort of plan of what we want to do this season. As I said, I am the auctioneer, the event coordinator, the man, the myth, the legend that comes up with the plan of fanning out these vouchers. So of course, we're going to have our auction house all over here, which is going to look all beautiful and amazing. Check that out, episode 2. But we're also going to be building things to host some events, such as a Coliseum for some PvP. Of course, we're going to need to go ahead and fight the Ender Dragon, and I've got a couple different ideas in terms of that, which also takes another build. So I might be pretty busy with those ones, or I might figure out my own plan and set up my own mega base. I don't know, but make sure and subscribe so you can stay tuned to that one. All right, Wiz Khalifa, you ready to get out of here, man? Are you done? I'm done. Oh, sorry, Camel. I'll put you back. All right, and as Wiz Khalifa and I are going to decide to run into the sun, fade into the sunset, disappear inside the sunset, I want to also mention down in the description below my second channel, where I'm planning on setting up different tutorials for Minecraft, all the things that I've learned on the Redstone archive. So if you have any questions on how I do anything in terms of Minecraft, let me know down in the comment section below, and I'd be happy to set up a tutorial to show you exactly how to do it. Again, I do want to mention that this server does have an open application, so if you want to sign up for it, make sure and check the link down in the description below. But that is absolutely everything that I have for myself. Hopefully that is everything that I can get you guys caught up for, and I'm definitely excited for episode 2 to get this thing building. I know Wiz Khalifa is as well, and as always, this is Dr. Redstone signing out. Thanks, YouTube.